Hey Fringe friends, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a Dutch braid, which is basically the inverse of a French braid. So we're going to start like we always start, combing the hair in the direction we want to go. Just like in the French braid video, I'm just going to be doing a braid down the side of the head. So we're just going to comb the hair down with the curve of the head. And then we're going to pick up a small section right at the top of the head here and start just like we would any regular braid by dividing this piece here into 3 sections and try to get them as equal as possible. And now we're going to be starting by crossing the outer strands to the center. However, instead of crossing them over like a regular braid or a French braid, we're going to be crossing them under to create the new center strand. So I'm going to start on the left side here with my outer strand. I'm going to take that and I'm going to cross it under the center strand so that that becomes the new center strand. And now we're just going to repeat that on the same side. Or on the other side, excuse me. So we're gonna take the right strand now, cross that under the center, and that's gonna become our new center strand. So now we're back on the left side, and we're just going to apply the same technique that we learned in the French braid video, picking up a small section of hair and adding it to that outer left strand. But this time, again, instead of crossing over, we're going to be crossing it under the center strand. Now we're back on the right side and we're just going to be repeating that same thing. We're going to take the outer strand, pick up a new piece of hair, add it to that strand, and then cross it under to create that new center strand. And again, like in the French braid video, when I'm braiding on the scalp, I want to make sure that my palms are facing down so that I can keep the braid as close to the scalp as possible, and that way you get the most tension so that your braid doesn't come too loose. So we're back on the left side again. We're going to pick up a new piece of hair, add it to the outer strand, and then cross it under to create the new center strand. Same thing on this other side here. Taking the right strand, adding the new hair, and crossing it under. And again, while I'm adding that new hair, I'll like to pinch the outer strand kind of in between my thumb and my pointer finger, just to kind of hold it in place while I pick up that new hair and add it in there. And then we're gonna take that whole new strand and cross it under. And we're just gonna repeat this all the way down the head. Okay, so now we've reached the nape of the neck. We've added in all the hair that we can add in for this section. So as you can see, my palms are still facing down. What I like to do when we've added in all of the hair and now I'm going to be braiding off of the scalp, I like to switch my hand position from palms facing down to up. So I'll take my hand and kind of flip it over, and I'll use my thumb to kind of lock the strands in place so that I don't combine them. And then I'm gonna face my other palm up, and then we'll just continue the braid, crossing the outer strands under the center strand. So once you've secured your braid at the very end, you can go back through and kind of pull out on the little edges here, just kind of fluff the braid out. I think that kind of just adds a little something else to it, makes it look super cute. And you can make it as loose or keep it as tight as you want to. As you can see, it really is the inverse of a French braid. I like it because it kind of stands out a little bit more on top of the head. But yeah, there you have it. That's how you create a simple Dutch braid. Not too much different from the French braid or the regular braid. You're adding in hair like you would creating a French braid. However, you're crossing the strands under instead of over. So I encourage you to give this a try at home and go check out our other videos if you want to learn more. Thanks for watching.